Hello, my name is Gracie. I am 13 years old and I am a member of the Forge Explorers in Hilliard, Ohio. I have been homeschooled since I was in first grade. I love to cook because when I cook, I get calmed down, and I also love to cook because I love to make memories with my mom in the kitchen. I also enjoy playing the piano and the violin. I picked this project because I like to plan parties. This is my ribbon for winning this project. For my learning experiences, I went to Joann Fabrics twice and I did a cookie decorating class and a Joann and a cupcake decorating class. For my demonstration, I did a I taught my club how to decorate a cupcake using all the different tips. For my leadership activities, I served dinner to the homeless and I baked and decorated cupcakes for the homeless. I took a veggie tray to to one of my club meetings and I made bags of lunch for the homeless, and that was about 200 bags. And I was also the community service leader in my group. One of the recipes that I made that was in my book was a whole wheat pancakes with fruit. And I really liked about this project because I love the fruit I added on it. And something I didn't quite like about it was the taste of the pancakes. And something I would have done different next time was I would have added chocolate chips. A quick pumpkin cake with cream cheese frosting is also a very good recipe if you're ever wanting to make a cake in the party. This pumpkin cake recipe is very good for parties. It's easy, you can make double, it tastes really good. The the frosting wasn't my favorite part, but I do kind of like pumpkin on some things, but I wouldn't change anything about this recipe. It was that good. So I am in two different outfits here because I did the icing and the making the cake in 2 different days. This orange and almond sweet and sour salad was really good. The thing I loved about it most was the oranges. I didn't really like the dressing, and something I would have done differently was the ramen noodles or ramen was it was really crunchy and I would have cooked them first. The soft tacos with homemade seasoning. Something I really liked about this recipe was eating it with my family. Something I don't really like about it was the tomatoes, and I would have added more seasoning to the meat before I served it. This easy baked boneless chicken wings were really good. I did chicken tenders instead of chicken wings, but they pretty much tasted exactly the same. Something I really liked about this recipe was doing it with my mom, and I didn't really like the taste of it because like I was expecting something like Kentucky Fried chicken tenders, and so I was pretty disappointed about how it tastes. And something differently I would have done about this was we dipped it in mayo, and I would have dipped it in eggs instead of mayo. This trail mix was probably one of my favorite recipes that I did. It was super easy. It's an easy on the road snack. It's not really messy. And it was, like I said, it was the best thing that I said. So it was the best recipe that I made. So that was definitely what I liked about it. Something I didn't like about it was it didn't have chocolate chips, and I would have added chocolate chips for the something different. So when you are planning a party, you want to figure out all the guests. You want to invite all the guests before you end up planning the venue because the guest is probably one of the most important things when planning a party. You want to have an RSVP you want to do it like probably little a little while before you did anything else. So planning a party would not be a last minute thing because you have to have all the guests, the venue, the food, and if it was like a birthday party, then you would have games and like food or something, and the gifts that you would give at the end while they're leaving. The black bean and corn salsa. The best thing that I liked about it was the black beans and corn, and something I didn't really like about it was the tomatoes and onions. And something I would have added differently was I wouldn't have added the tomatoes. These burgers, I don't know how to pronounce them, I just call them burgers. I liked the hamburger part. I didn't like the peppers that were in the hamburger though. And I had to fry pineapples for the tomatoes, and I would have guessed that was my favorite part about the recipe. Yeah, the pineapples. So there's a saying that says you want to go green, and that does not mean eat your vegetables. I mean, like greens and stuff. It means to use recyclables. When using or buying stuff, you want to look for recyclable things to hold your food in. Thank you.